Hello everyone, this is Leon X, and here to do another video of Dead Rising 3, my second day playing this, and it was just released on Friday, September 5th. This was a pretty big anticipation game that I was waiting for. I know that it was already released on the Xbox One, but I wanted it on the PC, so I was waiting for this. And here to show you another gameplay video of this on my PC. And uh, the last time I played this was like Friday, like pretty late on Friday. It was like around like 6 or 7 p.m. when I got home from work. Uh, just played for a good maybe 6 hours and then went to sleep. Woke up on Saturday morning, had to go to work, then came back, and then continue on playing. So this is how far I got. I'm at chapter 3, day 2, with only 4 days and 6 hours left to find out the truth and complete missions. So here it is, the second gameplay. And again, I am playing with the uncapped frame rate on, and hopefully when this video is recording, I hope you guys are seeing the way I'm seeing too. So uh, uh, sorry if it's not that way, but yeah, bear with me. And here are my settings. Um, my resolution, advanced options. So yep, those are my settings, and with VSync on. So on my first post, I noticed that I only play for like a good like maybe 25 minutes with the uncap on, and I didn't find any issues yet. Um, uh, but like today and like play a few hours later, I actually managed to find a few issues, just minor, just like some missing artifacts like shadows that you just see a while ago. I don't know if that's part of it. That was part of the glitch, but yeah, like artifacts like that. I don't know if you guys just saw what I saw, but missing markings on the streets, things like that. It was like appearing and disappearing. And then there were some exploits like glitches or things like that that I found where you can actually glide, if the corner's too tight or something like that. It's pretty weird. Hopefully I can find it and I'll show it to you guys. Let's see. So far, I'm able to find one of the combo weapons, such things like this. Pretty cool. And the I don't know. I guess I'll just call it the bullhorn. I was able to craft some of these, and there is a lot of changes. If for the new people that are very new to the Dead Rising series, if this is your first time playing the third one, uh, yeah, there is lots of changes from the first, second. Pretty much examples are graphic changes. Graphic changes from the first two looks more cartoonish. They it was like very like comical. It has that silliness, and uh, it it didn't look as realistic as this. This third one here looks more realistic. Has more like a realistic feel to it, and another thing, the the crafting system was a little different. The first one there was no crafting. It was just pick any item up and beat the crap out of zombies. The second one had a crafting system, which you can make combo weapons, and all you needed was unlocking the maintenance room. Once you do that, you just combine experiment with any two of the following items, and you'll able to create something. Oh yeah, the other thing about this game is when it came to the crafting, uh, you can't you can't uh, you can't craft anything without a blueprint. A blueprint is needed to actually make a combo weapon now. You can't experiment and just automatically create like you did in Dead Rising 2. This one you really need a blueprint. I remember the actual combo I remember from the second one where we just need a box of nails and a baseball bat to create that spike baseball bat. You cannot craft it without the blueprint, so that's another big change, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I kind of find it uh, kind of annoying because you can't really experiment on your own. You really need the blueprint. That's the other change. And the time limit. The time limit for this game really changed too. For this third one here, they really extended the time limit. It is now 6 days to complete this game. I know there's a nightmare mode in this game where it gives the actual 3 day time limit, and that's only if you you want that old Dead Rising feel. But for me, I think this is a great way to kind of give you time to. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. But anyways, yeah, this new time limit, the 6 days, gives you plenty of time. I feel like it gives you plenty of time to complete your side quests and defeat the psychopaths. I remember in the first two, you really had to run. I mean, you were really pressured to get things done. You really had to be like you had to be you had to be quick about things. Um, Another thing is survivors. For the survivors part, I mean the rescuing survivors. There's two types of survivors now when you rescue them. There's the stranded one. The stranded one are pretty much just they're just stranded with zombies and they're like just stuck. They can't do anything. So you really have to uh, just clear out all the zombies and they'll be able to escape. And the great thing about it is you don't have to escort them to the safe house. They can just go on their own, which is a great addition to this Dead Rising system. I've always hated the escorting part, especially the first one. The first one had the poorest AI escort for the survivors. Uh, it was just so hard. You could not stay away from them for like 1 second. You had to be really close. I always hated that. And what was the other thing? The other type of survivors is the survivors that will either uh, join you and help you, which is you, but you have to do a quest for them before they can join you. Um, Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to concentrate playing the game and talking at the same time, so kind of forgive me. That's why I'm just kind of walking back and forth at one place to another. But yeah, the the second type of survivors are the ones that either follow you and help you out, or you could just just lead them to the safe house and just uh, let them stay there. That's another cool thing. And speaking of safe house, I know it's like there's two things now. The vehicle house where you can create vehicles, summon vehicles, whatever you call it, and there's the safe house, which is you know, you um, you have a weapons locker room, so pretty much anything you pick up in this game will have a copied memory stored in that vehicle, which is pretty cool. Uh, that's a great addition. But the thing is, they're kind of separate from each other. They're not together. So like they're far apart from each other. So like if you want a vehicle, you have to go the other way, or if you want the weapons or a safe house, you have to go the other way. Two separate ways, which I think is not really convenient because um, I mean, I just hate going two separate ways, just to get one or the other. Everything should just be in one building, like uh, safe house and vehicles should all be in one thing. You have to go to different places, just to get things that you need, which is very time consuming. You know, um, uh, I think that's about it for the safe houses. And oh, another thing is uh, about the environment, especially the map for this game. It's really big, much bigger than the first two. Uh, but there's lots to explore. But the other downside to this is fast traveling. There is no fast traveling, so don't expect it. Um, that I mean, like if you want to get to another destination from point A to point B, you either have to walk all the way or find a vehicle and drive, which is I don't know. I thought that was just kind of you know really time consuming. Wastes a lot of time. But I was too sure if this game was meant to be more challenging by if the developers wanted a more challenge. And oh shit, I didn't think I would flip on that, but pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, yeah, I was too sure if that was their aim, just to make this more challenging by not having fast travel. Um, yeah, so when you're doing side missions, be prepared to either drive or walk all the way. For an example, I know like uh, say for instance, like there's this I remember there was a quest for us. I wanted to get the survivor to join me, and he wanted that combo weapon, and I had to get two things from him, and I happened to have, I luckily happened to have an item that he needed, and then there was a second item that I did not have, and I had to go find it, and eventually, if you, I mean, you could have just went to a safe house, the nearest safe house, and just grab it from there, but it's most likely if you didn't pick up any items from uh, if you couldn't like get any pick up any items that you picked up, it would not be stored in there. So for instance, I had to go look for a chainsaw, and I remember seeing a chainsaw like all the way over here. The mission was over here, and since I did not know where any chainsaws were around in this area. If you guys do, let me know. But I already did the quest rate. But yeah, it was this was my first time playing, so I did not know any chainsaws around the area. But I know that there was one around here somewhere. So I had to drive all the way over here to the highway. You couldn't go this way, the easy route, but you had to go. You had to go all the way down here to the highway and back into this section here, just to grab that chainsaw and then go all the way back here, just to give it to him, just to complete that side quest. I thought that was just, just annoying. You know, a lot of time consuming. So, yeah, fast travel. Don't expect it. Um, see, and I see what else were on the changes. I think that's all I found so far. So I know I'm only been just a day of gameplay on this. You know, that's all I discovered so far. And oh yeah, leveling up. This is how you level up now. You have a, a point attribute distribution. And I think when I posted the first video, I was like either level 2 or level 3. Now I'm on level 20. And I think the first 15 levels that you gain, you get a point on each level. And then after 15, you get 2 points. I was too sure if the next 10 would be like 3 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, once you get a point, you can either spend it on each of these categories here. You know, either you want more life, more inventory, or melee power. You know, things like that. I don't know too much about this. I happen to unlock a few things, and I believe I'm not too sure, but like uh, some of these combo weapons here, like you can actually build these weapons out of just a bat as one of the items. So I think that's what it is. But I didn't really play too much about this, so still kind of new to it. But yeah, I thought this was an awesome way to customize your character. So I don't know what happens at level 50. I don't know if you can fill all this up at level 50 or what, you know. But it's pretty cool. Well, that's the new level. The first two, pretty much everything was each time when you level, everything was just randomly selected for you. You know, such as life, more inventory, things like that. You couldn't do a point attribute system like this, so that's another new thing. And I think that's about it. So uh, hopefully in the future for this, I hope they will enable more new things such as more DLC added to this. I've heard that they were not going to enable the Ultra Dead Rising arcade remix. That was such a long title. Super, I think it was like Super Ultra Dead Rising remix Alpha, something like that. I can't remember from the top of my head, but yeah, it was a long title. But yeah, they're not gonna. From what I heard from one of the Capcom rep at E3, he said it was not. They were not gonna add it to this game, which I thought was a big disappointment because I was looking forward to that. Um, I noticed that um, that was like that was like its own game. The coolest thing about it is I thought in the future for every for a Dead Rising game they should add super moves. For the character like uh, the character should have like a super move for like one super move for every super combo weapon or something like that. But like in order to build it up, you either have to either do a kill streak zombie thing or fill up a life bar. Just like like the Capcom fighting series. I thought it'll be kind of cool that if they can do that. Um, but hopefully we'll see something like that in the later future Dead Rising games, or hopefully they can implement that in a DLC for PC especially. Kind of want to see something like that. And add more costumes. Costumes where it's unique. You have your unique set of abilities. I I know that like I kind of want like costumes from like other Capcom characters, like a Street Fighter character, like say, uh, Ryu. If he can find a costume that has a Ryu costume and he can shoot fireballs, things like that. They should do more things like that. You know, but no other than that. Um, I think that's all I got to say about this Dead Rising game so far. Looking forward to playing it more, and maybe I might do another video posting my third experience or anything I found. And hopefully I can find that glitch for you guys too. I don't remember where it's at, but I remember you were able to glide off of a corner. So yeah. So then pl yeah, I think that's all I got. So if you guys like this, please subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. You know, have a good night, and thank you for watching.